Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel and to another turkey pattern test video here. Today I decided to bring back out some of the Remington Nitro Turkey. They're the 12 gauge 3.5 inch 2 ounce of 6s, and these shells have not really performed the best so far. We tested them out of the 835 Ulti-Mag with the stock 710 turkey full choke, and they were nothing impressive to say the least. So this time I decided to bring back out the 835 Ulti-Mag, but I threw in the Indian Creek 675 constriction choke. It's much tighter than that 710 turkey full that came with the gun. And yes, the gap between the choke and the end of the barrel for these Indian Creeks is normal. It's supposed to be there. But either way, myself as well as a lot of other people have requested to see these Nitro Turkeys in a tighter constriction choke. Now, do I think it will improve? Yes, but it's a budget Remington load. I think they were about $15 for a box of 10 of these. I don't see them being a super fantastic performer either way. I just don't. But I do expect to see some better results than that factory 710 constriction turkey full choke that came with the gun. So as per usual, I've got a turkey target set up over here at 40 yards from the bench. So let's head over there and run these 3.5 inch 2 ounce of 6 Nitro Turkeys through this much tighter Indian Creek 675 choke and see if it actually helps these loads out any. I think it will, but I don't think it's going to be anything impressive still. So let's head over there and see what they'll do. Alright, we're all set up back at the bench at 40 yards with the 835 Ulti-Mag and the Indian Creek 675 constriction choke. So let's run these Nitro Turkey 3.5 inch 2 ounce of lead 6s through it and see what they could do on the paper at 40 yards. I don't have the highest of hopes for it, but I do think we will see some improvement. So let's shoot them and see what they can do. Well, alright y'all, this is what we got out of those Nitro Turkeys. Again, I am not the least bit impressed with this pattern at all. It's just over the entire pallet's worth of paper. Hopefully y'all can see that with the afternoon sun glare, but it's just covering the entire pallet sized paper. Now yes, it will kill you a turkey at 40 yards. You have a number of vital hits there. But as for an overall pattern, that is not impressive at all in my book. There are so many shells out there that will shoot better than these so far. And on top of that, it's not even an even pattern either. It's splotchy with big giant gaps and voids and holes and everything else in it. It's not a good shooting shell so far. It's just really not. I expected to see a little bit better performance over the stock turkey full choke, but I don't even know that we got that. There's no core to it or anything like that. It's a ball of shot going down range and covers the entire paper. There's not much more to say about it. It speaks for itself. I am not really impressed with it at all, to say the least. If you're looking for a budget lead load, just spend the extra few dollars and get a box of Longbeards. They shoot so much better than these shells do. We got what we got, and the performance doesn't lie. It shows itself right there on the paper. Alright y'all, well, what do you think? Once again, these Remington shells are just not performers. That's what we've seen out of these before and some of the other Remington stuff that we've shot, like out of the 410. Will it take you a turkey at 40 yards? Yes, but there's just so many better options out there. For me, this is not going in my setup. It's not. It's not what I look for at all in a turkey pattern. And there's so many other options out there that I know shoot good through that gun and that choke that it's just not worth it for me to go get some of these shells. Now, I do still have the Kicks Goblin Thunder 680 choke for that gun that we can test it through. But seeing the stock full choke compared to the 675 Indian Creek, I don't think the Kick 680 is going to really make any kind of difference. I think it's still going to be just shot, spread downrange on the paper. I don't think it's going to be anything impressive, but we can test it if that's something y'all would like to see. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I don't think it's impressive. I'm not going to be hunting with it anytime soon. And it kind of shows typical Remington shot shell. Some people have okay experience with them. Others are just kind of mid-range. They're not fantastic. Just like what we saw here. That's been my experience with them. Will they work? Yes, but they're just nothing spectacular. There's not really anything super fantastic to say about them. But leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your experience is with Remington shells in general, or these particular shells. Do you have a setup that shoots these really well? From what I've seen, it's going to be tough to find something that shoots these really well. If that 835 can't do it, I highly doubt that really anything else is going to show a whole lot better results than that. But with that being said, I've got another pattern test to film out here this afternoon before we start losing light. So I'm going to get to it. So I'll see y'all in the next one.